Hi guys! So today I'm going to do something a little different. I'm going to do a Christmas wreath. And I made these before. I actually took a class at AC Moore and learned how to do it. And I wanted to do this year a white and gold one. So I figured since I went out to the store and bought all the supplies that why not just show you guys. They're really pretty and easy to do, but they also take a lot of time. So I figured I'd show you how I make it and do it. You don't have to do it exactly. You can go out and buy whatever you want to do, but it's going to be a Deco Mesh wreath, and I have all the supplies here, so let's get started. Okay, so for starters, you're going to need one of these big wreath, these metal wire wreaths, and you can get whatever size you want. I just want a big one. And then you need Deco Mesh. This one is in the size, it's an 18-inch by 12 feet, and I grabbed 4 of them. Normally I get like the longer ones, but this will do for now. And pipe cleaners. I have 4 packages, and you don't need all of them, but I like to have extra just in case. So how I was taught was to use the whole thing, but since I've done them, I cut them in half. So you have a lot more to work with. So I'm only gonna cut this one package up and then start by taking this stuff off. So I like to roll it on out, like so. So you're gonna take your end and you're gonna smush it like this and just crinkle it. And then make sure that all the end pieces are there. And pick whatever side you want. You're gonna take your pipe cleaner and you're gonna stick it in like this and do it as tight as possible. And then just keep twisting it. You're gonna keep twisting it and then move that part to the back. And so since you already got it started, you just keep it as smushed as possible, and you can keep it as big. So we started at the bottom. Sorry, this is a big one. So we start at the bottom, down here, and then we're gonna put our next one up here. So I want mine fluffy, so I'm gonna have like this much extra space. And you're gonna do the same thing. Take your pipe cleaner in the first one. And get it as super tight as possible. And then do the same thing. And it's just crisscross all the way. So it goes top, bottom, top, bottom. And then you just keep doing this all the way around to here. Okay, now that we're coming up to the end of this roll, we're just gonna keep doing the same thing. So we're just gonna hide it a little bit better. And since we're gonna start a new roll, we just stick it on top of it so it definitely hides it. So that's what I did with the old roll. So I'm going to take that same twist tie, not twist tie, pipe cleaner. I'm going to stick this one right on top of it. And then twist it as tight as you can. And then I'm going to take the other pipe cleaner and then just stick this in that as well. After a while, your fingers start hurting a lot because you're constantly tying and twisting the pipe cleaners. Ouch! My finger got stuck. So I don't like this part because it's too small, so I'm gonna go in and just fix that. You see like how all the pipe cleaners are on the outside? That's good. And that's when you can fix them and push them all into the back here. Fluff it out to your liking and make it nice and big and fluffy, and hide all these things. You want to hide all these pipe cleaners. There we go. So that they're not sticking out. So that's that for the moment. So now I'm gonna plug in my hot glue gun. If you have a bigger one that like heats up really quick, you could use that too. It doesn't really matter. It's just a hot glue gun. So I'm gonna plug that in and let that heat up. And this is a time where you can like clean up your mess and sit there and fluff out your wreath and get it to your liking and just fix whatever you just don't like about it. Like I did, I fixed mine. There was one spot that it was just so chunky and it's just like tiny and put together. So I wasn't happy about that, so I fixed it. And you could do that at this time. So these are all of my decorations I have to put on there. I got this letter G for our last name, and I like to use more than one ribbon. So I've got a couple different things. I got some bells, and I just have a bunch of cute little decorations to put on for them, and I got all these little decorative things. So like I said, I do mine in white. I'm doing this one in white and gold, And that's what I wanted to do for this wreath. And then you just pick what side you want to put your ribbon on. So if you have like a horrible side, like I'll probably stick my bow right here because it's still that chunky part. So you want to save that spot less decorative. So you want to put the bow on last. Oh, excuse me. And so I'm gonna save that spot. And if you want your bow down here, or you got something, wherever you want your bow, you could either put, like if you have like a sign, like normally I'll have like a Merry Christmas or something like in a nice wooden thing. But I couldn't find anything this year, especially not in white and gold, since those are the colors that I was doing. Everything that I liked was huge and it would probably take up this whole thing, but that's not what I wanted. So I could figure out what I want to do by just like placing things everywhere. And like I said, you could do whatever colors you want. I just wanted white and gold. I know it kind of clashes and it's kind of like, well, they're not gonna pop, but like now is the time to just place whatever you want on your wreath, and you can just do all that, and then you know what you want, where you want things and where you don't want them, and how to hot glue them, and basically what you want to do while you're waiting for your heat gun or your glue gun to heat up. And I mean, you can put the ribbon on first if you want, so you know like that's the spot that I want my ribbon. And I'll teach you how I was taught to do my ribbon. And it's just a matter of which ribbon I want to do. Bow and this. Okay, so where did my scissors go? So I'm gonna use this ribbon, and I get mine with the wire. So it's wired and it's easy to move and bend and do whatever you want to do. So this is where the pipe cleaners help tremendously. So you're going to take your ribbon and you're going to take your pipe cleaner, and you're just going to take the extra stuff. You're not taking it apart, you're just taking it and twisting it. And then you're going to take your ribbon and put it however you want it. And then take your pipe cleaners and then twist it around that. And then I learned you don't want to just wrap it around because it looks horrible that way, which trust me, I have done, and it really does not look cute at all. So you want to take it after you already twist tied it. So after you already twist tied your ribbon, you want to take that and twist it, since it is a wired ribbon, and then put it where you want it, and then grab your pipe cleaner again, and tie it up with the pipe cleaner, then twist it again, what it looks like with the ribbon on. And so I like to do 2 ribbons. So I bought the big one, and then I get like a smaller, thinner one. So it's like half of the size. So it's like that. So I get one that's smaller than the large. And we're just gonna do the same thing, but we're not gonna overlap the bigger ribbon. We're gonna do like opposite. So you don't have to get, like I said, you do whatever color scheme you want to do. You don't have to do what I want to do. This, I've already done like a white and blue one, and I've already done a red, green, white, blue. I've done like all the colors except blue. So I've done gold, silver, red, and green for one. And I'll show you pictures at the very end of the ones that I did. And I really wanted to do this, and I've gone to like 4 or 5 different stores, and I gave up, and then I ended up buying stuff that it wasn't even for the wreath. I ended up buying like decorations for the house instead. I got a couple cute paintings at Michael's and stuff. So stuff that I really didn't even need, but I wanted because they were so adorable. I was at a point where I was like, I give up. I am not doing a wreath. I want to do one, but I couldn't find anything that I wanted for this wreath. And I could see it in my head, and when I got to the store, I couldn't find what I was looking for, and it was just upsetting me. So I was about to give up. Then my husband found the color scheme that I wanted for the Deco Mesh at Walmart, and like I was like, oh my god, like that's amazing. That's what I was looking for. Michael's, Joanne Fabrics, they were all sold out, and they weren't getting them back in, which sucked because they said, oh, it's only seasonal, and I'm like, yeah, well, the season's not even over, it just started. So I was kind of pissed about that, and they weren't getting any more in, so I was like at the point where I was just like, well, whatever, I'm not even gonna bother doing another one. But I found what the colors I was looking for, and I was so happy that I went back to Michael's and was excited to find everything else. I'm disappointed that I couldn't find like a Merry Christmas sign in a white and gold, or even just like a very neutral wooden palette that said Merry Christmas or anything. So I did get one that I can paint. It's tiny, it says Merry Christmas, so I can paint that and glitterize it however I want, but I feel like it's just not big enough. My wreath is bigger than what it's a lot bigger than what I expected it was going to be, but you know, that's just kind of how I do things. So that's what mine looks like. If you can see both the snowflake ribbon and my little polka dot glittery ribbon. Kind of looks like glittery snakes print. But, so this is what I did. So you can kind of see. And normally when you do the ribbon, you kind of forget where you wanted to put your big ribbon. But, I mean, I like it because you can kind of hide that spot and then you forget and you're like, oh, well, it's not that bad. So, where you wanted to put your gigantic ribbon, which I think I want to put mine right here. So that's going to be the top for me. All right. Time for the fun stuff. And then once I figure out where I want to place everything, I end up cutting them off, or I can intertwine them wherever I want because you have the pipe cleaners. So I like to figure out where I'm going to put everything first. So I bought this Cool G and it will light up. I just have to get AAA batteries, but I'm gonna like stick it right here so it hangs in the middle, and I'll do that at the end so you guys can see. Yeah, I saw this and I was like, I have to have this cute deer head. I didn't care how absurd it would make my wreath look. I just had to have this cute little deer. Like, I'm gonna stick this thing no matter how, I'm sticking it there so it's like kind of in the middle. So the bow. And I'm gonna stick it in this spot right here. So this is my extra for the end. So it's gonna be the part that hangs down after the bow. So you fold it like this, then you twist it, and then you fold it again, and then twist it, and then do the same thing over and over. Then you take a pipe cleaner and you kind of want to go underneath like this, and then that bow can go over. Ah! So I'm gonna go take a long one, like I should have done in the beginning. Stick it in the spot that you wanted it in and get it all the way in to the wire back here. sure that your long stems are right there, and you just want to keep fluffing out the ribbon. And you fluff it how you like it. You want them. So that is my big giant bow. And before I go and cut anything, I want this to dangle in the middle. So I'm gonna go look for. Okay, so I'm gonna take a long pipe cleaner. Big old bow. And okay, now I'm going to add my jingle bells and my iridescent little ornaments. If I can figure out how to. I'm just gonna cut the top off. Wires already. Ugh, this is a pain in the butt. I'm just gonna pull the wire right off, and I'm just gonna use the glue gun, and just glue them. Okay, so that completes the wreath. And that will light up with, once I get batteries. But that completes the wreath, and I really hope that you enjoy, and I would love to see what you create. So enjoy, have fun, and don't be shy to do as big, as bold. You can add so much more decorations than this. This is just what I could find with the colors and stuff that I wanted to do. So I normally would have added more, or I would have actually bought some like small ornaments and intertwined those in here, but I couldn't find anything that I liked, so this is what I came up with, and I really like it, and I'm very happy with how it turned out. So I hope you guys enjoy this video, and I hope it was helpful, and just have fun with it. You don't have to be glittery like I do and make a huge mess like I do. I have glitter all over my pants and all over me, so, but I like it. I enjoy it. I just love glitter, and I love everything about being creative and doing stuff like this. So I hope this was informative and helpful, and you could just create your own wreath. And you could do it for any season. It doesn't have to be for Christmas, or yeah. I really hope that you enjoy this video, and I really hope you give it a thumbs up, like, comment. I would love to see what you guys create with your wreaths. If you do make one, I would love to see it. So yeah, enjoy, and I hope you have a great holiday. Merry Christmas, guys.